King of the burps.
Welcome to Stitch Face.
We're talking about Harrison.
Episode 6, right? Yeah, we just said that.
Yes.
So, what are we going to talk about today? First, we got Summit.
We had Summit. We had a whole weekend of delicious content.
Yeah, that's actually why we gotta stop. It's actually why we waited until today to do this, because we wanted to actually wait till Summit was over so we could talk about everything and not kind of do what we did last time and just wrongly predict everything and then talk about how wrong we were.
Well, I don't know if we wrongly predicted everything.
You're right, because I was way more right.
No, the predictions went off track a little bit, but no, we would have once again predicted Mango to win, and as we all know.
All right, yeah, so we got that. And what else? We're going to talk about some Ultimate Stage lists that are coming out.
2GG released their first draft of the Ultimate Stage list.
Which
first draft.
Which why you would even
hopefully
do.
Yeah.
I don't
would you release it? But okay.
Then we got some matchups that you hope are a little bit different in Ultimate. Then what else?
For better or for worse. And then we got a little bit of Smash Trivia Pursuit going
tonight. Yeah. So Garrett's got a new segment. And did you come up with a name for it or anything?
Smash Trivial Pursuit.
It has a little intro, and I'll sing that whenever we get to it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He actually did. All right. So,
but before anything, we need to talk about knitting.
Hell yes.
Because that's what this podcast is about.
It's all about knitting.
Mine's coming along. I'm still on the rainy Netflix and chill. I don't know. I forgot what the yarn was called. But it's coming along. Garrett, actually.
Yeah, so I finally picked it up for one episode and was...
That's impressive. You did that in a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nothing
fancy.
Taking some initiative.
Yeah.
Really doing his homework in order to better the podcast. Mm-hmm. And Joe...
Just like we all are. Just like we're all growing together.
Yeah, all of us. Every single one. Joe's doing a really good job. Why don't you show him what you made?
So I have been steadily reinforcing this bird nest cozy that I will be donating charitably to some lucky bird family that desperately needs it.
So you're just gonna
you guys might make scarves or sweaters for your significant others, or yourselves, some socks maybe. But I'm out here doing the Lord's work.
So to clarify, you're just gonna put that yarn that I bought just outside.
Well, you want birds to get cold in the winter? Is that what you want? Because we all know they just stay here.
They're not even here.
We all know how it works is that the birds stay here and rely on the donations of humans to knit them tiny scarves.
I'm actually making an ascot.
And nest cozies.
Ascot.
To keep them from freezing to death. So, yes. That's what I'm doing.
Yikes! So,
Yikes.
Let's talk about Summit a little bit.
We'll put that in the bad bits.
Let's talk about Summit a little bit. How'd it go, guys? How did it go?
Well, how did it go for Mango fans?
Well, we ate some slop.
Yeah, we did.
We were oinking and squilling
the entire night.
Literally the entire night. And then we got to losers finals. The bacon got on the frying pan.
Yeah, there were some really good sets though.
What was your favorite set?
My favorite set. Lower. Let me look at the bracket.
Mine was Shizwiz and KJH because
that was pre-bracket. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was my favorite set. Maybe Mango left in the good one, where Mango won. But it was cool to see KJH and Shizwiz play because like KJH kind of like beats you with his mind, and Shiz just kind of like beats his girlfriend.
He
oh my god! No, this podcast is about turning pages. We are not.
I almost botched the delivery.
Oh my god!
I've thought about that. I've been sitting on that one.
Yeah, It's plenty warm. It's definitely toasty.
Just popped up in your head.
Shiz, we're We're turning.
It was a 6 set though.
Yeah.
Was that even the story? Is that even? All right, we don't have to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. We're
You
not
don't know. You're just.
We're not gonna get the whole police report out.
We're just here
We're
to
not gonna
libel
do
the
that.
guy. What we do know is my
maybe-
man's has a giant brain these days, thanks to. Have you seen the picture of his 20 bottles of brain?
I
pill
actually don't
supplements?
even know when you keep throwing this bit out. I actually don't even know what you're talking about.
All right. Well,
Is he plugging it on his stream?
well, no. So
Is he like sponsored by Brain Gear or something?
No, well, it's kind of like Brain Gear. He posted this picture. He's been on like a very philosophical rant like these past like 2 months about some inane shit. And he posted this picture after a month of like posting these like pseudo philosophical tweets, and it's just literally probably $3,000 worth of pills that are like all those pills that supposedly like make you think faster and clear and stuff, and they're actually just like sugar pills with like leaf juice in it that somebody ground up in their backyard and said it was double placebo blind tested or whatever the fuck. And so he's been hitting those heavy. He's alpha brained out of his gourd, and it really showed in this tournament.
He actually was playing sick though.
He did. Yeah, he had a tough losers match up against Rishi.
I think he went 0-5.
He played sick.
he did play sick.
And I was like, it was a setup for the joke, but that set was actually really hype. Like I did pop off quite a few times. I think it was the game where they were on Yoshi's, and Shiz had that like 0 to death to take the entire game.
Yeah, KJH was up 2-1 in stocks.
Yeah,
he eliminates his third one, and then 0 to death. And it was a sick, like all around Yoshi's.
Yeah, it was cool.
Probably the heartbreaker set was KJH versus SFAT losers. It went to game 5.
Yeah,
KJH was up that entire game. Game 5. SFAT just
got it.
Put his. I don't know.
SFAT's been impressing me lately with his ability to keep. That was actually really good. But to keep composure in like those tight, like whenever he needs to really turn it on, he does in those tight game 5 situations.
No, I think you're right, and he's super consistent because of that.
Yeah.
Like people like to like jokingly shit on SFAT, or maybe they're not joking, but he's always there.
Well, yeah, it's because
I mean?
in prime time he's playing the best people in the world, and he gets slapped up by like half of the top 10.
Yeah,
but he beats everyone else.
Yeah, like you realize. Yeah, you realize what you had to do to even get to that
the amount of talent that you have to just be in every top 8 at every tournament you attend.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
but kind of left and kind of fucks him up. Like,
dude, everybody fucks him up. Mango fucks him up. Zane fucked him up at Summit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not pretty.
Amsa had a pretty sick losers run.
I was cheering for Amsa so hard. I love that guy.
He 3-0'd Swedish Delight. 3-0 Plup, which is the biggest.
Yeah, that was actually nuts.
Yeah.
Plup was looking like defeated after that. I mean,
Plup was like a little shadow round.
Yeah, he was.
There was a moment when he was just like ominously standing behind the caster couch and was just like looking straight into the camera. I was like, all right, he's about to pull out the fucking heat and dust the whole Summit house off.
No, but he did get in front. He did get like on the couch and like he was chill.
Yeah, he was chill. He just. And that's understandable.
How are you not going to be mad? Like after
he just got 3-0 by, which I mean, most people probably did get 3-0 by Amsa at this tournament.
Oh, I mean, then he went on to 3-0 Rishi.
And he 3-0'd Swedish before that.
Yeah.
And he was so close to beating Wizzy. I wanted Amsa
I was
to win
surprised it was that close. Wizzy
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a terrible matchup.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they were actually just talking about that. Like
which is
right
definitely not why I know it. Why I know that specifically. I
was like, damn it, Joe. Why'd you tell on yourself? Because I wouldn't have known that.
I thought you were building up to call me out on that.
No, I was like, wow, that was actually really insightful because.
No, it's literally because they were talking about it on the couch. But anyway, Mango
winner's side
made us believe once again.
Mango had 2 game 5 wins to make it the winners finals.
I was oinking so hard on that left and set. Oh my god, the first one and the second one actually.
Bring you back a little bit,
but
you were in full steam ahead.
Oh, I wanted to go down with the ship. I didn't care.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Exactly. And it didn't work out. But you know what? I am not as destroyed by this loss as I am by a lot of Mango's losses.
Why?
Because the way that he played was so much different and so much more reminiscent of like old Mango that used to really win shit and run shit all the time, that it makes me really encouraged for 2019 that he's just now at this like point at the end of the season still caring about the game and making a turn to like he's getting mad when he loses.
I like that.
He's not getting like hammered and just forgetting about it and saying, "Oh, time for Senpai 7K" or whatever.
Yeah.
He's going dual spacey main again. He's actually thinking about the game. You can see him being so much more careful.
Yeah.
Especially in that set with HBox.
Yeah, Lovich was saying how he was lasering a lot more than usual.
Yeah. And he's not just like pressing forward. Like he's not just like getting tilted and throwing out 20 F smashes.
When he lost too, he would just you could see it. He goes,
no. And then he would just be like, all right, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Well, his Twitter showed otherwise.
Yeah, well, yeah, but now this time is what I'm saying. He's like,
Yeah.
he's really.
Well, I was talking about this time. He did.
Yeah.
Because he was like, ugh, and you could just see like it was different. Because usually he's.
Oh, you're saying this time
Yeah.
he just like brushes it off normally.
Yeah, well, I'm saying usually.
This is how we get messed up.
No,
like
no,
you
no,
and
no,
the
no,
Mark
no,
and
no.
the Sheik.
No,
thing.
the Sheik thing was you.
We could go
Listen,
back.
I
and we
understand
could
what you're
talk
saying.
about
You're
it.
saying normally he doesn't care
He's just like
when he loses.
whatever.
This
But
time he was actually
he
feeling
got
it.
hit, and he like it hurt him because
Yeah.
he wasn't supposed to lose, and he was going to win, and that's why it hurt him. Because halfway through the game, that tells me halfway through the game he doesn't give up, or he didn't give up, because you can see it when he does it, and you're just like, what are you even fucking doing? Like like when you're just like getting frustrated, and you're just like Joe was saying, just fucking
He's
put
just
a
like
piece of
side
tape,
being off stage.
put a piece of tape on the control stick just forward. You're just running at them.
Yeah.
You're just just running up smash. Well, just
Chill.
running up smash.
You're
or
doing
just,
the insula.
or just like just because you just want. I don't
You
know.
want the kill.
You're
and
just
you're
mad.
pissed.
You're just mad.
Yeah.
And he didn't do that. He was like, okay, and he's really thinking about it. And the tweets after the losses were. I know it's sad, and I don't want Mango to lose, and I don't want him to be upset. But obviously, I think
good
it's
to know
shifting toward a like more positive mindset, and he's
Yeah.
like gonna do better because of that.
Yeah.
Because he's so mad right now, and because he's like, it looked more in reach, and I hope he sees that, and I hope he's like, damn, okay, if I just like, I don't have to play lame, but I do have to like buckle down and not. Just
Because he didn't play lame. He wasn't
No, he
playing
didn't.
lame even when he was actually thinking. He was just
Right.
like playing smart.
I hope
There's a
he
difference
knows
between
that.
playing smart and playing lame.
Right.
But you saw like such a wide spectrum of play from Mango. Like you saw the dope Mango that's just when he fucked up left in that game 1
Yeah.
on Yoshi's, I think, just took him to the wood chip.
I looked away, looked back, and it was already game 2.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. He really bopped left in that game. And then you saw like 3-1 stock comebacks from Mango. Which when was the last time you saw that?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
super true because he just gets so defeated and it's
Yeah.
just like
If he's down to stock, you're almost thinking, all right, next game.
he almost because he almost has to be winning the entire game because when do you ever see Mango just like
compose.
you see Leffen do that all the time.
Oh yeah, he
SFAT
does a breath.
that.
Yeah.
SFAT does that all the time. They'll take a second on the Angel platform and just be like, okay, this sucks, but it's still doable. We can still do this. And he played like he was doing it.
He did that against $100 too on
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
and
did,
brought it
for
back.
sure.
Yeah.
So we got. What about Bananas?
Bananas.
Where are we at?
$100.
Dude, he's sick.
$100. Yeah.
I think Bananas is dope.
I tend to, I agree.
He doesn't do as many like cool handoffs as like a Fly Amanita or a Wobble, so I don't really get
tries,
that.
at least.
But
He had some cool like desync stuff.
yeah,
like
his
the,
desync stuff is really cool.
With,
What I
like-
appreciate is how well he spaces stuff and how well he calls out.
Their jumps.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
jumps.
He catches a shit.
he was
ton of
really
jumps.
catching jumps, and he was doing like a lot of like full coverage stuff,
Mhm.
like with desyncs, like Nana on the platform. Or,
Right, if they're
like,
Firefox and back.
Yeah. So he had like Nana do like a charge up smash like on the platform there,
right.
and then he'll like cover the ground with an aerial.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's not like my first goal is to wobble you.
Yeah,
Kind of
That's
player.
that's a
he's
yeah.
right. definitely.
It only seemed like he was wobbling when he was down and
Yeah.
needed to get back into the game. Because when you're playing Ices and you're not wobbling, if you're down a stock, you're fucked. It's
Yeah.
like bad.
Yeah.
So like he was doing wobbles to get back into the game, and then he would play like sick.
Because you saw a lot of opportunities where he could have wobbled, but then opted to do like something cool.
To do like a setup for a down smash or something.
Which, yeah, I feel like 99% of the people that are like complaining about wobbling probably wouldn't have done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when it's actually on the line.
Yeah.
Although, so that's kind of like a weird dynamic too, because, well, I was gonna say, does Bananas really think he's gonna win? You know what I mean? But he was actually like tearing through that.
Yeah, like how do you not have
He's beat a
confidence?
couple of gods now.
Yeah.
He's beaten everybody, but did he beat Mewtwo King? He beat Mewtwo King, right? So everybody but HBox at this point, right? He beat Leffen.
HBox was talking about it.
No, he almost.
He's beat Plup. He's beat Mango. He's beat Mewtwo King.
Yeah.
He almost beat Leffen at Summit. I'm not sure if they played prior.
I don't think they did.
And then he went to PPMD's house and beat him too.
Yeah, just went and fucked up PPMD. Now PPMD's another year behind in recovery. He was literally about to come back, and Banana just showed up and kneecapped him.
He's like on his way. He's like getting
on the way to the tournament.
He's like getting his shit together. He's like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Everyone's gonna be so excited to see me. I can't wait to play. He's grabbing his controller and shit, and he just hears like. Oh, that's strange.
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Oh, I could use some Ices warm up, and just fucks him. He's got a year. He's a year behind now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bananas. But I think Bananas is sick, and hopefully he is the Ices that like sticks around and doesn't fade into obscurity.
Here's what happens.
Because I really don't want any of the other Ices to show up.
Every like 6 months, or maybe I feel like there's almost like an Ices union.
Yeah,
they have to send like a rep every time or it's like a council kind of.
It's in the contract.
They sacrifice one another just to go forward.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're just like, okay, your time has ended. And then they just grab them back and they're like, back and comes.
No!
I'm not ready.
I don't want to go 0-2 again.
Yeah, so it was Banana's turn.
Yeah.
Before that, it was, Army's still sort of around. Chudad is just gone into
I think Army will still win. I think Army will still win a couple of rounds.
Okay, we're exaggerating, of course, because, yes, obviously.
Chudat is off the fucking map. Chudat's done, thank God.
He ate too many onions, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of Chudat. I never got into the idea of that, I want to make you never want to play this game again because of how dumb I can be. And, that's fine, but you're not gonna no one's gonna like you. You know what I mean?
Except
no
for
one's
200 followers or 200 Twitch subscribers who, if they will not unsubscribe when for 4 hours at a time, you just stand up and scream or dance every time you get a sub with your weird little Mamba number 5 shit. You're not.
It's weird.
You're not losing them, so that's all you got, Chudat. And everybody else is off the boat.
All right, so we got to talk about Henry Bosch's victory speech.
No, we don't.
That was off the charts.
Did you see Toph?
That moved me.
Oh my
Did you see Toph? And Toph and Scar were losing it, but
they were trying so hard
because Scar was like, "Yeah, totally, yeah."
It almost felt like HBox was fucking with them.
It seemed like that, didn't it?
He might have picked up that they were desperately trying to make him likable, and he was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna take care of that."
Because you heard a bunch of times I've actually been hanging out with HBox a lot this weekend, and I heard that from 2 or 3 different people, and they're like, he's fine, blah blah blah, or at least that, and then he just got on there. Here, there were a few pillars, right, of what he was trying to convey. I think number 1, you suck.
Yeah.
Me
specifically.
Me,
just everyone.
Yeah. Everyone at the house except for him and Bananas, because people don't like him either. Which, by the way, isn't true.
Yeah, who's out here shitting on Bananas?
He's like, me and Bananas over here, and Bananas is like,
stop. They might like me.
Yeah, please, dude, don't. That summit skit. Did you see it?
I had a good skit. I had a good summit. Just chill.
Please don't. So there was that. Also, you're an idiot if you think that wobbling should be banned.
Just because he never loses to wobbling.
Right.
Mhm.
And the third one was what?
He's a
Was it a
victim.
joke?
I
Well,
don't-
yeah. That
Oh,
too.
yeah, that where he just went completely off the rails. I was like, is his brain failing?
What the fuck was he
I
talking
legitimately
about?
think he might have just like been like sleep deprived or something. Or
Are you talking about whenever he's saying the
where
world
he just started to...
doesn't revolve around you, or like
No,
talking about
that was actually just a little bit of irony. Like that was just kind of funny.
Yeah. let your ego go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like the last coherent thought that he had, and then he just trailed off into
That
talking
actually,
about
actually wasn't coherent at all. But
no, where you could understand it, where it was just like, oh, a thinking being produced this thought.
Hey Star, can we get a new category on Twitch?
Yeah, I
yeah,
just, yeah.
Dan,
that's
What
what
was
I'm
that? He said I'm gonna call it Dan,
yeah.
and everybody's just like, it
And then-
wasn't
and then-
even. People were just like, oh, fucking HBox. It was just like, what the fuck are
Yeah,
you
and
talking
no,
about?
but okay, so like the punchline, and this is like a popular trope. I feel like with like, I hear it a lot from like country people where they're like,
Okay,
They
all
say-
right, you want to get that going?
well, I'm just saying,
Uh-huh.
like they'll say an acronym or an initialism, and then spell it out like what it stands for, and then that's the punchline. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I mean, kinda, yeah. I think that's more of
Or it's
like Facebook culture,
Sure,
like
whatever.
old, like boomer Facebook.
I guess a
culture.
lot of the only adults I'm around are like country folk.
All right, fair enough.
Whatever. But you know what I
We're
mean.
adults.
No,
Boomers.
well, kind of.
We're talking about a child's video game being played competitively,
Yeah.
in knitting. So, maybe we're
So
not.
maybe. But you know what I'm talking about? They'll be like, well, I call him blah, blah, blah.
right.
Stand up,
Dang,
ah.
dang,
And
dang,
then,
dang,
like,
yeah.
But he
Really
so he
funny.
kind of did that, and he's like, I call it Dan. And he's like, doing absolutely nothing. And then everyone was just like,
The fuck are you talking
What?
about? Like, did he formulate that in his head where that was the subversion, that was the punchline, the
yeah,
prestige
no,
of the
yeah,
joke?
like that, like the cadence and what you said it in too, like
Yeah.
told us that was like the part we were supposed to be like, but
but
like everyone was like,
and then he doubled down
Yeah.
on it. He didn't back off.
no, he doubled.
it flopped. It was the least landed bit of all time, and he said, "All right, doubling down, putting the house on it,
Yeah,
mango downing on this bit." And he said he added a literally to it, and at that point, I was checked out. I was like,
I blacked
"Something's
out.
going on here with
blacked out.
HBox, and I'm not comfortable with it." Because he was talking about how he had to get on like a red eye and then go back to Atlanta or Florida or whatever and work. And I was like, dude, you're barely coherent sitting on this couch right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
So that was bad.
and
And literally came 2 weeks after I was like talking about maybe HBox, because he had like a moment at GTX where I was like, oh, maybe HBox has gotten some tiny little bit of self-awareness and he's making a character turn and he's just going to
what
be
did he do?
Well, he was in that interview I was talking about a couple weeks ago, where he was talking about like his flaws as a person. He was talking about like how he realized that he was trying to be too much of a character.
Well,
You don't remember that?
No, I remember, but then he said in the interview at Summit that if people want to portray me as a villain, like he just totally like
then he
180.
went for it.
It's like,
He's
I'm
like-
okay with it.
Yeah,
And
I will. He
even
said
if,
he said I will gladly take on that role.
even if he had just left it at that, I would have been like, okay, whatever. That's just HBox after a win. Who cares? But then he just went off
We were watching
for
like Dementia.
I thought he was losing it. I thought they were going to have to cut to black and come back later and be like, we had to take HBox to the hospital. He was having an aneurysm.
What they did to Sonic.
He
5.
he SDI'd too hard and like tore like a nerve or something. And
when do you put him in a home?
I mean, I guess when he stops being number one, I don't know. Is that late stage dementia for HBox? Can you play Puff with late stage dementia and still win? Probably. So I guess we'll never know.
Dude, we are the exact kind of people that he's fucking talking about, dude. We were just hating him for no reason, and it's just because
Dude,
of the
I
character he
want to
played.
like HBox. I was so mad. I was like so ready to just be like, Finally, thank God we don't have to hate HBox anymore, and this stupid ass narrative can die. And he was like, "Fuck that! I'm going back.
It is stale as fuck.
I'm back on my bullshit."
It is stale as fuck.
100%.
And you hear this.
It's so boring.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yes, you are an idiot. Blah, blah, blah. But what I think, and I think a lot of people, I know Puff sucks or Puff is lame or whatever, but he needs to realize that like the majority of the hate that he gets is for himself. What?
Nothing. Yeah, just keep going.
It's for himself as a person, not and like the way he acts and like the way, well, you don't know him or anything, blah, blah. Well, like you've heard him talk enough and like seen him interact.
He's still saying it.
Just keep going. You're making a really good point. It has nothing to do with you, I promise.
I fucking hate you
No,
guys.
keep going. Keep going.
You've like seen him interact with people enough and like just heard him talk when he's given that platform enough to where you do kind of get that sense of like how he thinks and like, I don't know, just his ego that's unironically. What, bitches?
So
Dude, you're
sorry.
ruining this.
I am. Keep going. Fuck you, G, for fucking looking at my phone. It's literally the dumbest shit. It has nothing to do with This is a good monologue.
Penis Chun.
Stop, Penis John.
Okay, well, I'm done.
No, keep going.
All right.
No.
Ultimate matchups.
Please keep going. That was actually really good.
No, you
Alright.
stepped on it.
I'm sorry.
Nice job, Joe.
Fuck you, G. I was done laughing and you brought it back.
You laughed at the last time.
Oh my god.
All right, what other stuff about Summit do you want to talk about?
HBox sucks. I'm back on the hating HBox train, even though the narrative's fucking bullshit, like you were saying. And a really good point.
Any other matches that were worth highlighting, do you think?
We talked about Amsa Wizro. Can I see the bracket again?
I
Did you
don't
close out
remember.
of it? Let me try to remember from both Mango Leffen sets were cool.
Yeah,
because you get to see like them both playing shittily in set one, but then like them trying to overcome that, both of them trying to overcome that like desperately.
Yeah.
And then game two is both of them just playing out of their minds.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool. And
I wish Zayn would have beat HBox.
I know, dude. That would have been such a
How would
better
you spell
timeline.
Shittily.
Are we really having this debate? SHITTLY.
Zayn, HBox, it was the first match of the night.
Yeah.
It took like fucking 40 minutes. That's... How long did it take for real? Is that an exaggeration? I threw that out joking, but like...
That would be the maximum amount of time it could take, because 8 times 5.
Oh, that's true.
So it probably took
Probably
like
like 30.
30-ish.
Yeah. But still, like, it seemed like an eternity. And, oh, it's just so frustrating to, like, watch. Like, it was so frustrating. And now people are going to be like, well, you know, Hungrybox has to do it too. But it just doesn't seem like that to me. I know it's not true. But it just seems like Zayn is just having to just, like, just fucking fight for every, like, fair that he gets into absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And just, like, even just...
It's
even
a war of attrition.
Even the simple... Exactly.
That's-
Even, like, the simple
That's
option
every
of
Jigs
grabbing.
matchup.
It's just...
Yeah.
It's fucking rough.
He almost did it. There were so many chances for the timeline to be good and Mango to have, like, a clean shot at Grands. Because it could have been Zayn beats HBox, and then the winner of Wizrub Zayn plays Mango, winners finals, and then Mango could have made it to Grands. Possibly.
Yeah.
Because Wizrobe could have beaten HBox if Zayn hadn't. Zayn could have beaten HBox to begin with. Fucking anybody could have beaten HBox, but then Leffen got washed in Grands, dude. That was rough. I think Leffen was probably just tired at that point. He just had to play Mango twice.
Yeah.
So that was rough. But Summit was sick. I mean,
I really liked it.
I like the growth I'm seeing out of Mango right now. And this is just a Mango fan talking, so, you know. This was probably at the end of 2017. We were all like, dude, Mango's really going to turn it around in 2018. But
Did we talk about Rishi at all?
no, but I like Rishi.
Rishi was doing sick.
Yeah, he's a really good player. He's consistently slept on for how good he is.
Yeah. Because he used to be Smash God.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing him in tournaments, and he was always, like, there. Like, like obviously you're gonna be pretty good if like I'm consistently seeing you on stream and stuff. But then I feel like we didn't really hear from him for a while, and I think this was good for him to get in and just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, not necessarily that he has anything to prove because he doesn't, because like he's fucking good.
I mean, he showed up at Evo.
Yeah.
So he's had a really good run this year.
Yeah.
And I think he's just going to keep getting better. He has, like, probably the best practice partners to play with. Like, he has Zane.
Yeah.
And he has Laud. So he has a lot of the really hard matchups.
Who did he try pulling Fox out against?
Amsa.
Was it Amsa?
Probably Amsa. Yeah.
Yeah. That was. I mean, it looked.
He has a Fox. Like, his
Yeah.
Fox is not, like, just a pocket Fox.
No, not at all. But I feel like it has to be more than that if you want to beat Amsa.
It felt like a Pew Fox.
PPU's Fox was really good, though.
Well, I don't think Rishi's was bad.
No.
I just
Pandora's
PPU's
Fox.
probably better, but I think PPU's just a better player overall. Probably.
I would agree with that.
I miss PPU.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him play like top level in a grip, like as in like a top 8.
All right, so we fucking ran that into the ground.
Someone was sick. Mango fans,
And he continues to do it.
we're on the ship.
Looking
See you later.
forward to Smash Ultimate Summit. This could be great.
Yeah, that's gonna be super sick. Actually,
Yeah.
I
So
think that's in September. That's gonna be fun. See where the meta is by then.
so then, how many majors do they have to decide who gets invited? Because there's not going to be a.
It'll
PGR.
just be.
So is it literally just Genesis and Full Bloom?
It'll just be the Smash 4 players.
But like who?
There'll be more tournaments announced.
I'm saying majors.
Well, you got to keep your eye on, like all the BSG tournaments that they're gonna have, and
they'll probably take those into consideration.
Yeah,
Joe,
They're
there's
gonna
gonna
be
be
watching
more
that.
majors announced before the September Summit.
I thought it was in March.
Oh, is it in March? The Ultimate? It's in March.
What's in?
I don't know.
Something's in March.
Full Bloom is in March.
I'm excited for that actually.
I'm really excited for Full Bloom. Have you signed up yet?
Yeah, look that baby up.
No,
You haven't. I know you haven't. You're not even going.
I'm gonna go.
The pitch of your voice tells me that you're not going.
I'll go. Pinky swear. Pinky
No,
swear me. Pinky
no.
swear me. Will you take those really seriously?
Huh?
You take pinky swears really seriously?
yeah, he doesn't want you.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not gonna break it.
I don't like being lied
Coming
to.
in 2019,
quit.
3 new events. So that's just Smash
In
Summit
May.
8 in May. March.
Yeah,
Nice.
Ultimate in March 7th.
March 7th.
So they're going to have
So they're giving it
Genesis
over a year.
and probably not even Full Bloom.
Wait, whoa.
Like
This
coming,
March?
This coming March.
Yeah.
So I
What
was,
the? It's
That's
just
what
going to
I'm
be the
saying.
Smash 4 players.
No, but like, how do they decide then? Because like, how do you know that the top 10 PGR in Smash 4 is even top 20?
so they'll bring. So you'll have Genesis. and
What
you'll-
other choice do they have?
Genesis. That's what I'm saying. They're
They'll
gonna have
have-
to rank off of Genesis.
They'll have like 2 majors to go off of, and then they'll invite maybe 6 people from that, and then there'll be a shit ton of people to be in like voted in or
Yeah.
whatever they do.
Maybe they'll do the whole thing voted in.
No way. You gotta bring in some of these big sponsored
Yeah.
players.
I mean, you'd probably invite like Zero, Nairo,
Well, how do they know? dude?
Leia. These 3.
How do
people.
they know?
I'm saying the whole top 10.
But the big
ESAM.
one, Summit is hosting a Smash Major in September.
That's super sick.
That is gonna be sick.
Where's it going to be?
Somewhere
Away from
at
us.
the
in Cali, probably.
Dude, we could afford tickets to go to Genesis.
In
I'm saying that could be the
Cali.
next tournament we pretend to go to.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would definitely pretend to go to that.
All right. While we're talking about Ultimate, let's talk about some matchups that we had in 4 that we hope are a little bit better. in
Fuck
Ultimate-
you, Luigi
in
Mains.
Ultimate. I think that's just a bitter Pikachu talking.
That's not even that. That's a pretty bad matchup for Pikachu, but I just hate playing Luigi. Just in general. And they got fucked.
So you had no matchups in particular that you just, oh shit, he's playing this character, it's over.
Luigi. And the little boy with the bat.
Yeah, that
We're
was
talking
bad.
about Lucas. Because Ness I have down pat.
Ness is a gimme.
Yeah.
I have
Ness,
like
Ness is a
a
free win. for
terabyte
me,
full of replays that I can show you that that's not the case.
basically. The triple dare against my Charizard.
Yeah, that was sick. What about you, Garrett?
I'm gonna speak from a Rob point of
Mm.
perspective here, even though maybe I did a little bit better with Corn. I'm just still talking about Rob. Bayo, duh. We're just eliminate Bayo from discussion.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I'm worried about like these smaller characters that are like sort of grapplers in a way. I'm talking about Mario. Like up close, Mario fucks me. But now I'm seeing how these new ultimate stats are coming out saying how the up tilts don't really link into each other, how his down throw isn't really linking into much. So that gives me hope.
I think that's just a general trend in Ultimate that nothing links into each other anymore.
So you're hopeful that there aren't going to be any combos that you could just...
Well, that's not true because even though Mario's down throw works, another character's like Corn's really down throw doesn't necessarily work. So I'm saying there may be like they take away Mario's, they may give it to someone else.
Yeah.
So I may just have a whole new world of pain to go through with another character.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about before this. Or you were talking, we were talking about this segment, and you were like, I can't wait for Luigi to be bad or something. I'm like, dude, if it's not one character, it's gonna be another. Like,
yeah, it's always gonna be fucking
like it'll be Squirtle or something. Like it'll just be like
Smash 4.
Yeah. It's always going to be something. There's always going to be something for people to complain about and like not want to overcome.
Like Pikachu's a terrible matchup for Rob, I think, and they're saying he's maybe the best character. Yeah, that's not going to be fun.
Yeah, but it's Joe.
So fun for me.
But it's Joe. It's okay.
For me, I mean, I don't know.
A lot of the sword characters.
Yeah.
I hope Robin doesn't keep their shit.
As like
Robin's a cool character.
I hate Robin.
Robin's bad though.
Robin is bad. I'm not saying Robin's good. I just don't like playing against Robin.
That's fair. I'm not as like angry about it right now because I haven't played Smash, or I haven't at least been to a tournament in a while. Because we kind of fell off. We just like Ultimate got announced and we were still going to stuff for a little bit, and then we were just like,
Melee's feeling better.
Yeah, we just went like nose first into Melee.
Butter's got enough lunch money this week.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I might seem like more tame about it now, but like I don't know. Sword characters are annoying. Rosa kind of sucks.
I wonder how Rose is going to be.
It's really like I don't even want to say like, because I'm not like I should just be able to run in whenever I want, and I don't have to. Why can't I just grab all the time? Why can't I just grab it? Why can't I fair? But it does suck like when you have to play around something so much that I don't know. It makes it not as fun, because even in the situations where I knew what you were going to do before you did, and you still lose because they can react. They have a better option that you can react to. But I don't know. Don't play Ness, I guess.
Don't play Ness.
You know, like that's kind of my deal. Like if you wanted to win that bad, you would.
Zero Suit's gameplay from Ultimates, it's not looking hot for her right now compared to her Smash 4 footage.
Who?
Zero Suit Samus.
Talking about Nairo?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't think Nairo's got his hands on Zero Suit and Ultimate.
Didn't he just release a video today at noon?
Did he?
About Zero Suit.
Oh, I need to watch that then.
I haven't seen it, but I saw him like teasing it this morning.
He tweeted a week ago talking about how Zero Suit's footage isn't looking the best for her right now. And a lot of her like grabs, her down throw into up airs aren't really linking together. There's more knockback on her up airs, so they're not really linking together.
Well, in the GIF that he posted of like, he's like, here's a sneak peek of what's gonna come at noon, blah blah blah, and it was literally Zero Suit grab into up air into up air into up air into up B.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So someone figured it out.
Yeah.
G, you proposed an interesting theory earlier today, and that's that every single person who has gotten their hands on Ultimate and has posted footage just fucking sucks at Ultimate.
It is
and isn't able to combo for shit on it. We just there's a possibility.
It is a new game.
And it's not a small possibility, but it's also not like a for sure thing that we just don't know the moves that combo in this game.
Yeah, we don't.
So it's possible that there's a robust combo game and we just don't know how to do it yet. I don't think that's probably what's going to happen. I think it's going to be less combo based. But I think just like in Smash 4, we'll be able to find enough to be like, okay,
it's
I'm
suitable.
in. Yeah.
The games will be quick enough that to keep my attention because that's just what I wanted. I wanted a quicker game. Even if it may not lead to more combos. I don't know.
Even if you have... So what they were kind of going for, I think, the direction they were taking is they don't necessarily want longer combos. They want like more interactions per minute.
Mm-hmm.
So whether that interaction, you just have to do something, and they give you the tools to be able to do that.
They definitely gave us better movement options,
but they don't necessarily care about like how
combo
far
strings.
you can take.
Yeah, punish game.
I don't think they were really. I think they gave them the old 1-2s like they did in Smash 4, but they. Beyond that, I don't really think so. If something works, I mean, I'm sure it was. I don't know. I just don't think they were focused on that.
Yeah. With all the new characters come all the new stages, and Smash 2GG has released their first draft of what the stage list will look like competitively.
Again, why would you even do that? Just kind of keep that in the background.
Just get a little uproar. I don't know, maybe if they were trying to get some...
I don't know. I would rather them do it now and hopefully improve based on criticism than like announce it. Like,
they listen?
The day
maybe
before
that's what
a
they
big
were looking
tournament.
for. I don't know. I think they're okay with listening.
And if
to
so,
them.
who do you listen to? Like what? Yeah, because I don't want.
Come on, at Smasher 420 on Twitter.
Whoever has the cutest anime girl picture profile.
Well, she is fucking cute.
That is my waifu. So,
all right. So
FOD out of the game.
We have a total of 13 stages right now. 7 starters, 6 counter picks. We have Battlefield FD, Frozen Pokemon, Smashville. What's this Pokemon stage called?
Kalos.
Yep. Yoshi's Island, and then
not Yoshi's Story.
No, Yoshi's Island, and then Lilat. Those are the starters.
I love how that cracks me up. How Lilat's still in there. They're like,
I think turning stage hazard off though.
I should mention that.
It doesn't tell.
Yeah, it basically just turns.
I don't give a fuck. You still can't hit PK Fire.
It's still
well,
like
right.
it's
out of the game. Then.
Yeah,
Jesus,
it's an awkward.
Cater to
stage.
me.
Yeah, it is an awkward stage.
Also, by the way, this is all going to be played at a stocks with 3 at a time limit of 8.
Yeah,
that's be interesting.
Final Smash meter off. OFF. Does everybody hear that? It is off.
Well, maybe we should try it.
No, we are not putting the thing where you press a button and you win into the game.
Guarantee we'll try it.
We are not trying it.
There will
all
be
the TOs out there. It is OFF.
No one's fucking.
Hear it now. There will be one monthly where there'll be a bracket where the
JNAP.
Final
if you
Smash
get
meter.
into a tournament organizing position,
JNAP, please.
It's off. Okay, we know you're listening. Thank you for listening, the big homie. Sorry, G, go ahead.
Counter picks. We have Town and City, Castle Siege, Gamer, WarioWare, and then 2 stages I have no idea.
So if
they're newbies.
One of those is the stage that Zero and Leo fought on as Snake and Sheik. And
Okay, so it's a Metroid stage.
yeah, it's the one with the big Metroid. And the other one, can you like enhance that? Enhance.
Well, you CSI like
I'm in.
We'll get down to the bottom of this.
Have you guys ever played someone in bracket that like is newer or maybe hasn't been to a tournament before?
They're like,
And
what
they're
stages?
like, yeah, they're like, okay.
I don't care.
Well, no.
They want to know what stages.
Yeah,
That always
they're-
happens at Hideaway. I go ahead.
Yeah, that does though.
Yeah.
But they're like, okay, so I have no idea how banning works,
Yeah.
and then it's pretty simple to explain.
Mhm.
But now
There's 13 stages.
I'm gonna be like, look, kid, I don't fucking
Here's
know.
the list.
Just
Yeah.
choose
Study
one, and
up.
I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna say yes or no, but because I don't know if I can.
You won't be able to recite
I don't
all
know
those
if
off.
I don't know if my small brain will be able to
Memorize
retain
all
that
13.
information.
Yeah. But I think the biggest argument I have right now, you did bring up a good point with Lilat. I'm just not a fan of it. It's different than all these other stages, but if you're going for like the small little platforms on top of you, just choose Yoshi's Story.
Mhm.
That's small.
Why is Story out?
They're arguing that it's a triplat, and so you can only have one triplat despite having 5 FD clones.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
For no fucking reason.
What's this Kalos stage about?
Yeah, it's an FD clone with a wall you can jump off of.
Oh, cool.
So fucking stupid.
Yoshi's story or Yoshi's Islands. I don't know if with the hazards off or like these guys
just
coming
do
up.
the rule where if you ban one triplat, if you're that angry about triplats, despite there being 13 stages to choose from,
Yeah,
just ban them all. Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
I don't know how I feel about Castle Siege. That's a very small enclosed stage.
Yeah, I mean, if we have Castle Siege, why can't we add Yoshi's story?
Fountain of Dreams.
FOD.
Yeah.
Dreamland. Do you notice Dreamland's not on there?
Dreamland's not on there. You pissed me off just now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are a little horny for Dreamland.
I am big time horny for Dreamland. Gamer, I know that mother's not gonna be back there creeping on you, but
Good morning, Gamer.
It's still weird platform range.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
The ones I'm okay with here are obviously the usuals.
the usual.
Stadium,
Gonna be lovely.
WarioWare I'm fine with.
That's cool. These two guys
I
are.
don't.
The
Actually,
new ones are okay.
I don't like the WarioWare layout.
That
You don't like the
it's
little
It's
the high
different.
platforms.
It is different, and
But-
I think it's only because it is different that I don't like.
I'm sort of worried that it's gonna be like Duck Hunt stage in a way
Where
that
they just-
people just run away.
Yeah, and camp.
Yeah.
The top platforms.
I hope that doesn't happen. I hope the games be quick enough to where you can catch them.
I don't know almost anything about PM, but any PM that I've seen on that stage, it doesn't seem like that happens. But I really don't know anything about PM.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. It's an interesting.
Add the other
First draft.
triplats. What the fuck are you doing? Just ban them all if you're that mad about playing on a tripod.
So if you want Yoshi's Story and Fountain of Dreams to come back, say you have to keep this 13 stages. What
Yeah.
two are you eliminating?
Gamer Room.
Gamer.
Yeah, Gamer. Kalos League.
Oh, so those two.
Casual Siege.
Okay, now you're eliminating 3. And now we're short.
Lilac.
Okay, now we need 2
Town
more
and City.
replacements.
No,
All
because
of
there's
them
three. There's 3 triplats they're not including. Dreamland,
Oh, yeah.
FOD,
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island story.
Yeah. I see. Okay. How do you feel about it, Harrison?
I don't fucking know. It doesn't. Well, I guess it's good that they're like trying to make like a standardized one because I know that Kentucky is just gonna like.
Wow out.
We're
Yeah.
gonna be of course, we're gonna be the oddball of the whole fucking country.
Uh-huh.
Oh, everyone's doing this except for Texas and Kentucky.
Blood
Yeah.
will come up with like this. Okay, Draken and Blood go on a fucking rampage. Draken mods the stages and Blood enforces it. He's like, actually, it's a really interesting way to think about it.
How do those two enforce something? Does like Blood come to your house and fuck up your mailbox or something
Yeah,
if you
I guess.
speak out against the regime?
Well, Draken's like he'll haunt you.
Yeah, he's a specter. He appears in your room at
Yeah.
night when you're in your nightgown and hat. You've got your candle. He shows up in chains. Is like, we're not banning Final Smash.
No, I don't know. It's hard for me to like.
And
I
also,
love you, Draken. Shout out, Draken.
by the way, did you know?
You really shouldn't be up airing that.
Oh, actually, I meant to do this really cool thing just now. Yeah, I love you, Draken.
I love you. I love the mods.
But I don't know. It's hard for me to like really know how I feel about it right now because I would just have to play it. I
Yeah.
would just have to see.
Yeah.
Like we would have to play some games on it, and if I'm like, okay, this is kind of bullshit.
Mhm.
Like, and I know that's what they're talking about, like with the preseason stuff. But like, can't you just play beforehand? Like besides tournaments,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, you can. I feel like tournament.
I guess it
matters,
would be.
though.
Yeah, I guess it is a little different situation.
I would rather make sure that no one's wiling out the day of the tournament and just like legalizing all the stages and like Final Smash on and customs on or whatever, spirits on or whatever kind of bullshit. Get those kinks out of the way, and then the questionable stuff we can test in tournament.
Yeah.
But the stuff that's like Final Smash meter does not need to be tested. It is a game-breaking, stupid piece of shit.
Sounds a little salty to me.
I am salty because people were legitimately like, "Oh, we should actually do this."
Those people don't even go to fucking tournaments forums, dude.
There's no, yeah. I mean, it's mostly like anime profile pictures posting on.
Man, you
Twitter,
really don't
but-
like anime profile
Dude, I do not.
pictures?
Fuck that class of people.
Hence why he does not follow me on Twitter.
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck G. Do you have an anime profile picture?
Yeah, it's not anime. It's a drawing.
Well, that's not anime.
He's
talking
He's trying to
specifically-
backtrack now.
Yeah,
I like you.
I actually like you, G. I'm talking about like the waifu posters, like the people with that just won't put up a picture of anything else besides anime.
Yeah.
Consistently have terrible opinions.
All right.
What else?
Are we moving forward?
Yeah, I'm done with
Yeah.
it.
All right. Let's play a little game here.
Don't show me the answers.
Don't look at the answers.
I
It's
can't
time for
read.
Garrett's trivia game of the night.
I like it.
Brought to you by no one.
Ting.
Ting.
So you say Tang?
Yeah, Ting.
Oh.
Like the sponsor song.
Anyway, so this is a new segment. Went to Smash Wiki, cooked up a
Ooh.
couple questions.
Ooh.
This is the first segment, so I'm only to do 3 questions.
So wait, how do we? Is it
I'm
just whoever answers it first, or
No,
do we buzz in?
It's
Uh,
more casual.
Yeah, we're gonna do more. It's not gonna be like a competitive game show.
I definitely,
I'm gonna-
haven't,
I
I
wanna
definitely
beat-
haven't like looked at it.
I want to beat Harrison.
I definitely haven't like.
So
looked at
okay,
the answers.
What the?
you guys are both just gonna give me an answer, whatever you guys feel like going.
I'm
with.
actually about to get exposed. I know nothing about anything.
It's
I don't either. This
It's
is
only
why-
3 questions. They are gonna go up a little bit in difficulty, but they're nothing like brain busters. this
It's not
time
gonna be
around.
like, what frame does
Yeah.
so and so's nair come out?
Even though,
on?
like, I promise you, Angus would be able to rattle that off. We're not.
yeah,
doing
we
All
get
right.
fucked.
Actually, Joe, when you said 4,
So, like I said, 1 through 3, first questions will be pretty easy, so it'll work its way up difficulty. Nothing super hard.
don't say it's gonna be pretty easy. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Now you'll get the first one.
Yeah,
All
you're
right, here we
kind of
go.
you're setting this up for
Our
failure.
Smash newbie question of the day. Smash 64 had how many characters in the game?
8.
10.
Fuck, it is 10.
All right, it's 12. Oh man, they're all right there.
They're right on the
Damn.
fucking wall.
Anyways, that's
I-
number 1.
Oh my god. Okay, starting off strong.
All right, number two.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
In Smash Melee, Brawl, and 4, there were bosses that looked like a set of hands and a pair of white gloves. What were the names of
Master
each
and
hand?
Crazy.
Master and Crazy? Yeah. That is correct.
that one was easier than.
I should have flipped it around. Well, I think you guys should have maybe thought about
No,
it at
yeah,
first. You guys just quickly like...
I knew it was 10. It wasn't 10.
Yeah, I was actually convinced it was 10 after he said 10. I was like, oh, he's right. He got the point.
All right. Oh, you know what? I should have named the first question Small Brain. Something like that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Anyways. All right. Going on to the final and third question.
Galaxy Brain.
Galaxy Brain. The Maxim Tomato is the 3rd most powerful recovery item in Super Smash Bros. For Melee, Brawl, and 4. It will heal up to 50% damage. However, the original Smash Bros. Game, the Maxim Tomato, healed a completely different amount. What was that amount?
100.
100.
0.
0. It is 100%.
Zero.
I thought maybe there was like a glitch or something in the game where I thought it was going to be tricky. I thought, it's 64. That programming was fucked. I didn't know if like it was a
You thought there
Pokemon thing. Dude, in this is
hold on,
the
hold
same
on,
era.
Hold on.
Okay.
You thought
Yeah.
that an item made it past and got released
Yeah.
that was a recovery item
Yeah.
that recovered none.
Have you ever played Pokemon Blue and Red?
Are you about to talk to me about hold on, no.
Ooh. There's a ton of mechanics we can go off on where they're all fucked up and Nintendo let it go out.
What's the one that's supposed to focus energy?
Yeah, Focus Energy the move does not work.
It actually does the opposite.
It it makes
It
lowers critical hit chance.
Yeah.
Well, critical hits were based entirely
On
on speed, the
Yes.
speed stat for no reason.
Hmm.
So yeah, and Nintendo has done fuck ups before, and I was just gombling on
Yeah.
this being a fuck up.
Yikes!
So,
So
unfortunately-
Anyway, that was 3 questions.
I
That's,
win.
that's the end of the segment.
Harrison won.
Harrison won.
Congratulations.
We should keep a tally.
You win the prize. All right. Harrison's up 1-0.
All right. Take a drink.
Sick.
Take a drink.
Yeah.
Sick. I'm proud of you.
What's our runtime?
Close to an hour.
A minute. I was about to say we've been on this for a hot minute.
It's on the bottom right.
54.
54.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
It's a good
All right.
last time.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Thanks for listening, folks.
Thanks for listening.
Remember to slide into Engine's DMs about any criticisms with the show.
We would gladly take some criticisms.
Also,
why can't we approve this?
Comments, anything.
maybe. Oh, I've got one.
What?
Maybe don't fucking when I'm going off on an actual point. I was so mad. I'm still mad.
Here's what we're gonna do.
mad.
We'll just tweet out. I don't know if we're actually gonna do this. We'll tweet out what me and Joe and I were laughing about.
We'll tweet a link to it because we don't want the account banned.
God.
And if we get in trouble, it's all Angus's fault.
Yeah. Dude, I'm actually so sorry about that. I was trying so... You know when you're, like, trying so fucking hard not to laugh? Because it really... If it was just me regularly...
We would have to chuckle that
Yeah,
shit.
and I would have just chuckled and been like, whatever.
Now
but
you
then,
can't laugh.
But then we're on camera and you're, like, doing this super serious monologue, and the only fucking thing I can think about is this picture
Let me see it.
in my head.
Oh, it's terrible. It's
Here,
okay. Yeah.
So, you saw that.
Yeah.
This is the picture we
Be
want.
careful though. Don't shake him. You will get sick.
And so it was like, it was funny, but then I was just like sitting here like, do not think of that picture right now.
I kept looking over at Joe. He's like,
Yeah, and she would like look at me and smirk, and I was just like, fuck.
all right.
But yeah.
Well deserved.
Okay.
Sorry about that, dude. It was a good point. You were doing. Fuck
So-
Xbox.
Any other criticism you can send them to me. I don't care. We actually do have an email, which is stitchfacepodcast@gmail.com. I don't know.
Businesses, if you would like us
I'm
to
just talking about, like,
plug your shit.
I don't know. If someone says something, we might read it on. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Questions?
Maybe we'll knit you a sweater.
Questions, concerns.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, like, give us, like, a topic, like, to kind of bullshit with at the end of this,
Mhm.
like, in an episode like that, we'll do that. But other than that, thanks for watching. This has been episode 6, and we need a snappy tagline.
We do.
Pussy.
Mouse is out of batteries.
Cut it.
The thing is, we'll just cut it out in post.
Yeah, perfect.
Post production.
Fuck you, mouse is out of bed.